Hey, what's up? Monday working session. I miss you. I miss you so much. Oh, I need you here because I need to get more work done. Oh, that was one of my alarms to start. One moment. Let me just put it like this so I can get the things set up. We are going to do the Pomodoro technique. And let me put on some music here. Some jazz in the background. Oh, it's not even set up. Un momento. So what's up? Where are you at? Here you are. Let's scoot a little bit more to the side. And happy Monday. Happy Monday. I am so excited. Happy Black History Month. It's February 2nd. It's technically Groundhog Day. Maybe I need to take a look and see what the groundhog saw. I completely even forgot about like what happens with that. So maybe there'll be something I look up during a break. Week 1 of February, week 4, going into my fasting journey. I haven't been here in so long, but definitely have a good little fasting journey going on. I'm gonna turn that down. Also, smoothie. Let me take a sip. Whew. I needed that. It tastes so good. Yeah, my fasting journey, I'm going into week 4. I'll probably put it in the link below if you would like to catch up on those Substacks and read those. So I do a meditation every day, 15-minute stretch daily, write morning pages daily, 1,000 abs daily. I check in with my money daily. I do a daily vlog that is on TikTok and YouTube, and actually I'm going to catch up 2 other social media channels with it. So yeah, I'll post one every hour. I'll just schedule it for every hour, one day for 24. And then daily Italian. I'm learning Italian as I go to my Italian residency. Yay! So there's a lot of things that's going on with the fast. Daily prayer calls, no fast food, no fried food. What is it? No added sugar. My gosh. So yeah, I've been working hard, friends. But I'm happy to be back. Now, when I think about this week's main goal, let me show you my planner. I already kind of set it up for the week. Here's like all my goals, and this week's like the priorities, just some different things that I write out, the habits, as well as my personal to-do list. So for me, what I wrote for the week is step into your power, for real, for real. My success uplifts others. And then I put that I attract powerful partnerships, dream opportunities, and money doing what lights me up. That's like my energy for the week. Another affirmation is I believe in miracles and I attract them daily. So, Black History Month. And then I wrote, imagine a better future. Now take intentional steps towards it. So, boom. that's that. I have 4 things that I want to do today. One is a YouTube live, check. Then I want to do at least 10 follow-ups to some clients. It's been like snowy weather, all the things. So this is my week to do fresh follow-ups. I'm going to go work out. And then I put join Aspire. It's a content creator platform. I'm not really sure. I saw some girl on TikTok join it and it looked cool. So I was like, you know what? I want to be a travel content creator. That's one of my goals this year. I should join a community and just see. You know, you never know if you don't try. So let's start with 25-5, 25-5. Maybe a 10-minute break in between. 25-5, 25-5. That's my goal. And we'll see. My first 25 minutes will be the 10 follow-ups. I'm going to actually do double. But 10 follow-ups, setting the tone for that, opening all the pages that I need for that, and then doing my follow-ups. So we're going to put the timer on 25. Actually, okay. I'm going to do a new incense so I can smell that. I have my smoothie. I also have some tea. We have some jazz in the background. I have on my earphones because if I needed to listen to something. But I'm actually going to put on Deepak Chopra's abundance meditations and let that run through because I really enjoy that. So in the meantime, here's the jazz in the background. Let me set this up and we'll get ready. Started with our abundance meditation in the background, and also let me see. All right, so we have that, and let me do this. Okay. We are going to begin at 11:11. So the first one is the reality of abundance. It's 11:11. Let's begin.
Welcome to day 1. Welcome to the Chopra Center 21-day meditation challenge, Creating Abundance. We are very happy you've decided to embark on this journey into stillness and silence to experience authentic abundance consciousness. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll focus on different aspects of abundance. In our first week, preparing for abundance, we'll consider the promise of unlimited potential. During this time, we'll learn what true abundance is, the infinite source from which it springs, how consciousness and the mind affect its flow, and how we can more deeply understand that abundance is a divine right bestowed upon each and every one of us. During our second week, we'll show how abundance relates to the 7 spiritual laws of success, beginning with the law of pure potentiality. What exactly is possible? And ending with the law of dharma, how to increase abundance in our lives by serving humanity with our unique skills and talents. In our third week, we'll contemplate the practical aspects of abundance through living in abundance, our natural state of being. During this time, we'll explore the concept of synchrodestiny, consciously manifesting our destinies by harnessing the power of intention and meaningful coincidence. We'll also discuss the importance of living gratefully in a manner that is carefree and with love and in unity to create an environment of abundance around us. So as we begin, let's ask ourselves, what is true abundance? True abundance is the experience in which all our needs are easily met and our desires spontaneously fulfilled. We know true abundance when we feel joy, health, happiness, a sense of purpose, and vitality in every moment of our existence. An overflowing fullness that infuses every facet of our lives. We never need to seek abundance. We simply need to notice and open up to what's already there and allow the bounty of the universe to flow through us. Each of us experiences abundance every day. In the unbounded joy of a child, the bright sunlight that fills the room as you open your eyes to a new morning, the many friends and family who are always there for you. Nature too reflects abundance in all its glory. Vibrant fields of wildflowers, majestic mountain peaks, lush and fragrant forests, and the rich array of wildlife that thrives on our planet. All these gifts that nature presents to us at every moment are examples of true abundance. It is impossible to count the grains of sand in 1 inch of the shore or the twinkling stars that fill our night sky. Even our own bodies, composed of the same molecules that make up the entire universe, contain billions of cells. In nature, in the universe, and even within us, there is no such thing as scarcity or lack. Now that you possess this knowledge, you can embrace the concept of unlimited abundance, knowing that the desires of your heart are always available, provided you're open to receiving them and sharing your gifts with the world. At some point today, take time to witness examples of abundance within and all around you. You will see the myriad riches the universe offers us in every moment and begin to experience true abundance consciousness. As we prepare to meditate together, let's spend a moment focusing on today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Now we'll begin our meditation to connect with the source from which all abundance flows. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap, palms upward, and closing your eyes. in this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. So, hum. So, hum. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. So, hum. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. So, hum. So, hum. Now silently, in the mind. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry this new understanding of true abundance within you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 2. All material creation, everything we can see, touch, hear, taste and smell is made from the same stuff and comes from the same source. While we may refer to this source by different names, God, a higher power, the Holy Spirit, or perhaps the cosmos, this source is the entire universe, the unified field, everything that is beyond the perception of the 5 senses. The key to living an abundant life is to embrace the idea that abundance comes from this unified field. Within it lies the power of infinite creativity, just waiting for your call. Whether you desire more love, more joy, more friends, more money, or better health, it's all yours for the asking and accepting. And if you're willing to release any resistance you may have to experiencing abundance, relinquish any belief that you're limited. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you can attract whatever you want in life, and abundance will flow to you effortlessly and easily. True abundance begins with a thought, followed by an intention, a clear understanding of what you want to have happen, then an expectation, and finally, a pervasive feeling that lets you know you can be, do, and have anything your heart desires as long as you believe in its possibility. It serves you and others and brings harm to no one. This is the exquisite creative process of attraction at work. Inviting the unlimited abundance that already exists around you into your life requires only your awareness, intention, and silence. No matter what your life was like in the past, now is your time to enjoy all the fruits of abundance by going directly to the source and accepting what is waiting there for you. For today's meditation, ask yourself the question, what would I like to have more of in my life? Maybe you want more love or better health. Allow your answer to help you form a clear intention of whatever it is you desire. As we go into meditation, plant the seed of this intention into the fertile soil of the unified field and allow the universe to take care of the details. As we prepare to reconnect with the unified field, the source of all abundance, let's focus on today's centering thought. I create my personal abundance from an infinite source. I create my personal abundance from an infinite source. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. The core of my being is the ultimate reality. Aham Brahmasmi. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Aham Brahmasmi. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. it's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. I create my personal abundance from an infinite source. I create my personal abundance from an infinite source. I create my personal abundance from an infinite source. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 3. What is reality? Is it what we can experience with us?
That is our timer, so now it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna stand up. I had a really good session, actually. I began, oh my goodness, my foot fell asleep. I started getting into a little flow state, so I'm excited to get back on it. And actually, I'm gonna go use the restroom. All of the hydration. Be back. Can you hear me? My legs. Oh, I didn't give you any music. I'm sorry. I should have done that. How are we liking the Abundance Challenge? I love listening to that, especially during the first week of the month when every bill is due. Whew, my ears are cold too. So the Abundance Challenge is proving nice. I actually have a blanket. Let me utilize this blanket. Whew. Still have about 2 minutes, but I got to 2 follow-ups after laying some foundational work. But I hit the flow, and I also had an epiphany on someone who I've connected with her like such a long time ago as well. So just figuring out ways to not sound needy, not sound annoying, but still like wanting to follow up, with someone and still wanting to get on their radar and a meeting at least. You never know. So in my Substack, I wrote about how you should get multiple no's a week to train your nervous system. And I've been doing that as of late. It's pretty tough, I won't even lie, because it makes you ask for more. And so if you ask, then maybe you will receive. There we go, let me get that. So you could receive or you could get a no, but then also giving the reset the tool for when you do get a no, it's okay. Your body doesn't have to go into this state of threat. It can feel safe and your nervous system can relax in that space. And so asking for small ask, maybe big ask, whatever. One of my ways that I always have a small ask is when I travel and I go to hotels. I always ask for an upgrade or in somehow, some way, like ask for a great, phenomenal room. So, for example, I'll always go up to the counter and I'll smile and I'll say, I heard you're the person that gives the best rooms. And I just sit there and I just smile and it makes them smile. And of course, if they're looking at the map of rooms, more than likely they'll give me a better room. You never know. But anyways, practicing more no's. So, all right, let's go. 25 minutes. I love this clock that I got on Amazon for my birthday. Thanks. All right, so we're going to do 25 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and put back on the abundance challenge. Happy working. All right, we are on day 3.
Or is it something else, something deeper? Consider for a moment. Where was the chair you were sitting on before it was created? Where was your newborn before she came into this world?
Sorry.
Just because we cannot see or touch something does not mean it doesn't exist. It simply means we can't experience it in our 3-dimensional world at this moment. The same holds true for whatever you consider abundance. Limitless love, unbounded joy, optimal health, or greater material possessions. Just because you're not experiencing what you desire in this moment doesn't mean it can't exist for you. We live our lives primarily on the physical plane, which includes everything that has form or substance, what we commonly refer to as matter. Some look at this physical realm and see lack. Others see abundance. Some feel abundant. Others feel limited based on certain messages they may have received in the past. While we believe matter to be reality, we often view reality as changeless. Yet matter and form continually change. So, what then is reality? As we exist in the physical plane, we also live at the level of the mind. The mind is that part of us that perceives, thinks, reasons, and evaluates. The mind is potential energy, and because of this, we can change our physical world simply by changing our thoughts and beliefs. Beyond the mind, at the deepest level of consciousness, resides the spirit. This is the part of us that is eternal, unchanging, and imbued with pure, unlimited potential. Tapping into this potential is what enables us to manifest miracles. The world out there may appear to be objective, but in fact, it is subjective, a construct of our own interpretations. Our words, thoughts, and beliefs create specific results in the physical world. Therefore, abundance does not spring from an external source, rather it comes from within, from thought, intention, attention, and expectation. You, as a powerful creative being, can change your perceptions, change your mind, and change your reality by transforming your thoughts and expectations. You can begin to speak and understand nature's language and harness its infinite flow of energy, information, and intelligence to enjoy the great bounty of spirit that is your birthright. As we prepare for meditation, let's contemplate today's centering thought. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Just mentally. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
There is only so much to go around. A finite amount of money. Detach. Welcome to day 4. Noted Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist Carl Jung coined the term collective unconscious. He coined the term to signify the beliefs we hold that are based on what others have taught us. All these beliefs stem from object preferral, seeking answers externally, and accepting others' portrayals of how life is supposed to be. As we reconnect with the higher self, delving within for guidance, we begin to live our lives through self-referral, detaching from external messages and living from pure consciousness or the unified field. As we contemplate our understanding of abundance, we may realize that our social conditioning has led us to believe that there is only so much to go around. A finite amount of money, or a limited number of opportunities. Whether we define abundance as material wealth, love, joy, friends, or recognition, we project the idea that these resources are scarce, and when they're gone, there will be no more. If this has been your experience, when you move through the physical world, abundance can seem elusive. If you identify with pure consciousness, however, true abundance is a natural phenomenon. Pure consciousness includes pure potentiality, meaning that anything is possible in the realm of spirit. It is self-referencing, self-evolving, and self-regulatory. In this realm, you are the one who chooses your present and your future. In this moment, what are you choosing? Become a silent witness to your thoughts. Ask your heart, and you will know. While collective consciousness resides in the physical world, that of mind and matter, pure consciousness exists in the gap between thoughts. Here is the foundation of all creativity, the place where you can give rise to anything you want, or need, or desire, without limit. Embrace your true being, your highest self today. Leave behind the past and any preconceived notions about the physical world, the hypnosis of social conditioning, and tap into the universal mind to bask in the bliss of transcendent silence, pure consciousness. Take a moment today to consider a situation in which the thoughts and the beliefs of others have shaped your perception. Then contemplate a new scenario that reflects your highest vision of these circumstances. Ask yourself, what have I been choosing in this situation? What new choices can I make from this moment on that will help me realize my new goals? As we move into our meditation, let's focus on today's centering thought. From this moment forward, I invite unlimited abundance into my life. From this moment forward, I invite unlimited abundance into my life. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. The core of my being is the ultimate reality. Aham Brahmasmi. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Aham Brahmasmi. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body.
2 minutes.
Take a moment to rest. Inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. From this moment forward, I invite unlimited abundance into my life. From this moment forward, I invite unlimited abundance into my life. From this moment forward, I invite unlimited abundance into my life. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 5. There is a saying, you are known by the company you keep. And through our environments, we tend to inherit the beliefs of those.
There we go. 5. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. All right. I'm feeling good. I still have another I'm on a flow. So I'm going to use the first couple minutes of the next 25 to finish up the 10. I think I'm like at 8 or 9 maybe. But I have the system and I'm feeling inspired. So then I'm going to go into a little bit of outreach, or at least like naming the companies to get an introduction, you know? Oh my goodness, it feels so good. Whew. How are you doing? How's it going? Do some shoulder rolls. A little inspiration to make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and even subscribe. I think I turned the comments off. Or maybe you could do it after I post. I'm not sure. But I'm getting a little tired. I'm just like, no, don't get tired. Let me drink some tea. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. It's like this kava, kind of like, I think more of a chai type ordeal. Okay, so I said 10 follow-ups, so I need another 25 for these follow-ups, which is okay. We're getting into day 5 of Deepak Chopra's Abundance Challenge. And I like day 5 because it talks about the field of possibilities, that there's so many various possibilities that your life can be and go. And I firmly believe this is based on the choices that we make day to day. For example, me deciding to shoot my shot, or me deciding to have this talk conversation today. You just never know, but I firmly believe that there's so many possibilities that you put your intention out there, you feed it energy and sunlight and love, and it will come to pass in the way that it wants to. And it's divine timing. That's what's tough, and that's the surrender part of it all. Whew, all right. Let me see. I don't even know what to do. 5 minutes seems so long after you do 25. I love a good jazz in the background. It's so good. All right, so I have one more 25-5 on follow-ups and outreach. And then I'm going to go into editing. That'll be my creative stuff. So look at this slip drive. I am obsessed with this. I got an SSD card, so it's like hooks right into it and it holds it. So I don't have to have like this thing out. I have my other hard drive. This one is a 4 TB. The one on my computer is 2, and so it just helps with transferring files, because that has been one of the reasons why I've been hesitant to edit. I realize it's like the functionality was just too bulky, and this gives me the opportunity to take it on the go. So I love this. This has been one of my greatest purchases. I noticed that this is splitting, so I'm gonna definitely have to like put a sticker there or something. But yeah, so outreach first. We have to do some revenue generating first, and then I'll go into the editing, which is also revenue generating. Creative time is very important. But in the meantime, we have to allow ourselves to do the natural so that God can do the super when it comes to bringing in new clients. So let's get our abundance challenge ready, because I see this timer. It's going to go off anytime now, aka right now. And let's start our 25. Go.
Beliefs of those with whom we spend time. Welcome to day 5. There is a saying, you are known by the company you keep. And through our environments, we tend to inherit the beliefs of those with whom we spend the most time. These philosophies then become part of our subconscious mind. Though research shows that we function largely with subconscious minds that have been programmed by others, as humans, we have the amazing ability to change past conditioning. We can achieve this by releasing negativity, interacting with like-minded conscious people, enjoying inspirational sights and sounds, and engaging in uplifting activities. In this way, we can develop new positive ways of living and begin to clear the subconscious of all that does not serve us. True transformation is brought about by the two qualities inherent in consciousness: attention or focus, and intention, a clear vision of a desired outcome. Attention energizes and intention transforms. What we place our attention on expands in our lives, and our intention for the object of our attention will orchestrate the forces of the universe to support our desired result. Harnessing this power of attention and intention, you can change your life to reflect exactly what you envision. Entering into the field of all possibilities during meditation allows us to bear witness to our co-creative powers and change any situation in our lives. For instance, if you want to move from where you currently live to be closer to the ocean, then you might envision a 2-bedroom home, 1 block from the water's edge, with a vegetable garden and lawn for the dog. Being specific helps crystallize the vision. When you go into meditation, look at this intention and let it go. Surrender it to the field of all possibilities and allow the universe to correlate the details. You are a radiant, cherished and deeply loved being, imbued with the seeds of divinity and possess the power to live a life filled with love, joy, health, compassion, friends, material possessions, and whatever else you choose. Expect and accept this ultimate good and revel in the truth of your resplendent existence. Right now, as we prepare for meditation, let's take a moment to contemplate today's centering thought. Today, I embrace my potential to be, do, and have whatever I can dream. Today, I embrace my potential to be, do, and have whatever I can dream. Now, let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of unlimited potential with you and consider today's centering thought. Today, I embrace my potential to be, do, and have whatever I can dream. Today, I embrace my potential to be, do, and have whatever I can dream. Today, I embrace my potential to be, do, and have whatever I can dream. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Gently open your eyes. Welcome to day 6. We are born with everything we need for a life of fulfillment and success. But often we measure our love, joy, health, vitality, and other positive qualities by comparing ourselves to someone or something else. Perhaps thinking thoughts like, I have a loving relationship, but not as loving as my friends. Or, I live in a nice house, but not as big as my brothers. Or, I have a good job, but I don't make as much money as my colleague. Such comparisons stem from object referral, looking outside oneself for validation. But an abundant life is not about external comparisons. Instead, a life of fulfillment comes from within, through the knowledge that you were created with everything you need to be happy and successful, and can access those seeds of abundance at any time. Currently, all over the world, many people are experiencing difficult times. When we experience such setbacks, we sometimes feel like we'll never achieve success. Yet, in every perceived failure or setback is the seed of success. In every situation, we have new opportunities to find creative solutions for our problems, redefine our priorities, and explore other options. We begin to view our challenges more positively once we realize that we possess the power to focus our attention on new possibilities. And possibilities for abundance are endless. There are no limits to what we can have. Take the time to look at each situation that challenges you and find those seeds of success that will attract greater abundance into your life. As we prepare to go into silence, let's consider the abundant banquet of life that has been spread before us in all its splendor. and spend a moment focusing on this centering thought. Everything I desire is within me. Everything I desire is within me. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Ram, Ram, Ram. Everything I desire is within me. Ram, Ram, Ram. Just mentally. Ram, Ram. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Ram, Ram, Ram. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Ram, Ram, Ram. it's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, take with you the sense of stillness and remember today's centering thought. Everything I desire is within me. Everything I desire is within me. Everything I desire is within me. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Spontaneous.
Look at that.
Potential.
Perfect timing. 25. 5 coming up. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Let's get some jazz. Ooh, I'm feeling really good about my work. Let's see, a little song. And now I am heading into, it's so crazy because I always am like, I'm going to use this 25/5 for this and then this one for this, but then I need more time, which is okay because I'm taking my time in it and allowing myself to really get the information and create and design something from that versus just like trying to check boxes. But I did my 10 follow-ups. Yay! So we are all done there. Done, done, done. And now I'm going into the new lineup of outreach that I want to do. So I did the follow-ups from the January, let's call it the January cohort. And now I'm starting a February cohort of outreach in companies. And I'm using my wonderful AI tools to help me identify their mission, their values, and kind of seeing how I align with certain companies so that I can create a list and then send that list out. So I'm really happy with my progress. And I'm going to get more tea while I still have some time. And I'll be back. Yay! miss me? Ooh, we only have a few seconds left. All right. Let's see. There we are. All right. So heading into our 25. This will be 25 number 4, and we're going back into our abundance series, and we're going into day 7, which is spontaneous fulfillment. All right, let's begin. Happy working.
Welcome to day 7. Congratulations on completing the first week of the Chopra Center 21-day meditation challenge, Creating Abundance. Over the past 6 days, we have discovered the reality and source of abundance, which is unlimited and eternal. We've learned that mind, matter, and spirit work in conjunction with one another to manifest abundance. That in the silent field of all possibilities dwell the seeds of success, and that when you live from within, your desires are fulfilled quickly, spontaneously, and with minimal effort. This week, we'll contemplate what we sometimes call a coincidence, a miracle, or just good luck. Ask yourself, how long does it take for a dream to come true? In the minds of some, specific conditions must be met. Plans must be in place, a certain amount of time must pass, and effort needs to be exerted. However, these conditions all spring from the physical three-dimensional world. In deeper levels of consciousness, what we call a dream, miracle, or lucky coincidence can happen in an instant. Is a lucky coincidence something that happens to some and not to others? Or is what we call luck actually the result of awareness and intention? Having your dream spontaneously fulfilled is not a result of luck. In fact, luck is a concept invented and used by those who have not yet discovered the incredible power of living in alignment with the soul, spirit, and source. Once you realign with your source, you will find that you can spontaneously fulfill your desires and enjoy everyday miracles. There will never be a need to worry about when or if your dreams will come true, if you hold the faith and trust that they will. Take a moment to envision an everyday miracle you'd like to have happen in your life. Consider your circumstances as they are now and how you'd like them to be. For instance, perhaps you work as an accountant, but have always wanted to express your artistic side. Paying attention to your body, notice how you feel when you think about your current circumstances and when you focus on your dreams. Pay attention to these feelings of comfort or discomfort, sadness or joy. Your body is a wonderful tool to help align you with spirit. Noting how it feels helps you to make creative choices that will bring you closer to what you desire. Now, as we prepare for meditation, consider today's centering thought. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Just mentally. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of unlimited potential with you and remember today's centering thought. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. I use my conscious intention to manifest my dreams. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 8. Welcome to our second week of the Chopra Center 21-day meditation challenge. This week you will learn how to attract greater abundance by applying the laws from my book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, to your life. Today, we'll focus on the first law, the law of pure potentiality, which asserts that in our essential state, we are pure consciousness, pure potentiality, and the field of all possibilities. When you discover your true nature and know who you really are, you experience pure being and stand fearless in the face of any challenge. In this state, you're anchored in the unlimited and eternal power of the self, which draws people, situations, and circumstances to you to help support your deepest desires. Engaged in our daily activities, we sometimes hear thoughts and opinions often expressed as fact that do not reflect our divine essence. For instance, we may hear news that good jobs are scarce, the global financial picture is bleak, or the world's resources are rapidly dwindling. It's important to note that such statements are not universal truths. Instead, they represent a collective consciousness that projects an overarching sense of scarcity and the false illusion of competition. With so much negativity going around us, how then do we discover that deepest part of ourselves? Coming into silence, we are able to tune into ourselves and embrace our inner knowing. Aligned with spirit or our higher self, we quiet the chatter and negativity of our three-dimensional world and tap into our unlimited power. Here, in the stillness, we experience our inner essence, which ultimately helps us manifest our heartfelt needs and desires. Spending time each day to silently commune with nature and witnessing its perfect intelligence will also allow us to connect with higher consciousness. And yet, another way to achieve inner calm is to release the need to judge and evaluate people and circumstances as good or bad, right or wrong. When we judge people and events in our lives, we create turbulence that gets in the way of our connecting with the higher self. Relinquishing this need will enable us to find that place of deep stillness. To put the law of pure potentiality into practice today, commit to spending some time in silence and nature. Free yourself from the need to judge people or situations. Say to yourself, today, I will judge nothing that occurs. And periodically remind yourself of that commitment. Now let's prepare for meditation, allowing this message to settle into your consciousness. Through the law of pure potentiality, I can create anything, anytime, anywhere. Through the law of pure potentiality, I can create anything, anytime, anywhere. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of pure potentiality, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Om Bhavam Namah. Om Bhavam Namah. I am absolute existence. I am a field of all possibilities. Om Bhavam Namah. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Om Bhavam Namah. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Om Bhavam Namah. Om Bhavam Namah. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Through the law of pure potentiality, I can create anything, anytime, anywhere. Through the law of pure potentiality, I can create anything, anytime, anywhere. Through the law of pure potentiality,
Wow.
I can create anything,
That was left field for
anytime,
me.
anywhere.
Alright, actually I'll let this one go. There's 5 minutes. Oh,
Namaste.
oh my goodness. I was in it. And continuing to be in it. Let me just press. Wow. That was great. I finished my 2 hardest, or let me say longest task first. And now I can go into creating. What I just sent off was like me. Yo, this FedEx dude just delivered this package. It is wide open. And he like slammed it down. That's crazy. But so more of the story, I'm just setting myself up for like in 2 weeks. I have already done the things I needed to do for the next 2 weeks. And so I'm just looking ahead to make the draft, because sometimes the prep takes the longest time. And when I can eliminate prep, even when it comes to like cooking food, oh my goodness, it makes it so much better. All right, let's get into a little jazz. Maybe 1 round of jazz. Where in the world? There we go. 1 song. I'm gonna go use the restroom. minutes left. Super excited to get back into this 25. This one starts a creative 25 for me. So I'll be working after I transfer this information to this Notion. Where's the mic? Just making sure. After I transfer this information to the Notion, I am going to start auditing my YouTube and working on my media kit. This is putting in my best, artwork and kind of giving it a insatiable yes. So that's what I'll be doing. And actually, let me put on we're on day 9 of the Abundance Challenge. And just working through it, baby. Working through it. Day 9 says, un momento. Still learning my Italian. Gotta catch y'all up on that. So after this one, this 25-5, then I will be, what's going on with it? There we go. Then I will be going into a lunch. So let's go for it. 25. Happy working and creating.
Welcome to day 9. Life blooms through the flow of giving and receiving. Nothing is static. Our bodies flourish through dynamic and constant exchange with the universe. Cells thrive through cooperation with one another, as do all organs. Blood must flow freely, and stopping its flow creates coagulation, just as thwarting the flow of a river creates stagnation. Nature, similarly, provides us with a perfect symphony. The sun provides warmth for seed pods to sprout. Rain brings much-needed moisture to crops, which subsequently give us food to nourish our bodies. Nowhere in the natural world does hoarding exist. The process of giving and receiving is a crucial part of nature's rich abundance. In this way, the law of giving is very simple. If you want joy, give joy to others. If love is what you seek, offer love. If you crave material affluence, then help others become prosperous. The easiest ways to get what you want is to circulate the flow of abundance and help others get what they want and what they need. To be blessed with all the good things in life, including abundance, learn to silently bless everyone with all the good things in their life. Pleasant thoughts, good wishes, appreciation, compliments, or even a smile. The more you give, the more you receive. Consider abundance as simply another name for universal good, which is always available to you as a divine, loving, compassionate being. By accepting life's goodness and offering it to others, you will create true abundance in your own life. Today, practice the law of giving by offering a small gift to everyone you encounter. The gift needn't be expensive or of any monetary value at all. A flower, a smile, a heartfelt compliment, a helping hand, or a silent blessing. And remain open to gratefully receiving all gifts that are offered to you. As we prepare for our meditation, let's take a moment to focus on today's centering thought. Today and every day, I give that which I want to receive. Today and every day, I give that which I want to receive. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap palms upward, and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of giving, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Om Vardhanam Namah. Om Vardhanam Namah. I nourish the universe and the universe nourishes me. Om Vardhanam Namah. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Om Vardhanam Namah. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Om Vardhanam Namah. Om Vardhanam Namah. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today and every day, I give that which I want to receive. Today and every day, I give that which I want to receive. Today and every day, I give that which I want to receive. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 10. Although all of the events in your life are governed by the law of cause and effect and are karmic events, there is great freedom in knowing that if you do not like the results of a previous choice, then you can always choose again. In every situation, there are countless alternatives that affect you and those around you. When you go to make that singular choice, it should nourish you and everyone else influenced by your actions. This is the law of karma or conscious choice making. True abundance or affluence is the ability to fulfill one's desires with minimal effort. When we speak of abundance as it relates to the law of karma, we can look to the concept of stewardship, responsibly caring for something we value, as a path to realizing our dreams. Taking proper care of a child, making healthy choices for our bodies, or using Earth's natural resources responsibly. All these are examples of good stewardship. Every action we take generates a force of energy that returns to us in kind. As we sow, so shall we reap. As we make conscious choices to care for what we have, more will be given to us. If you want to increase your material wealth, then consciously minding your financial affairs will add to your bounty. If more love is what you desire, practice being as loving as possible with every person who comes into your life. The law of karma reminds you to consciously sow the seeds of abundance and tend to them with the utmost kindness and care. Soon you will enjoy the plentiful fruits of your loving choices. Today, let's spend a moment asking the heart for guidance in conscious choice making. Putting your attention in your heart, ask yourself, will this choice bring fulfillment and happiness to me and to those who are affected by this choice? Do this each time you're faced with a decision that will impact you and those around you. Listen to your heart for the answer, and you will always make the conscious choice. Let's prepare for our meditation, taking a moment to focus on today's centering thought. Today, I make great choices because they are made with full awareness. Today, I make great choices because they are made with full awareness. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of karma, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Om Kriyam Namah. Om Kriyam Namah. My actions are aligned with cosmic law. Om Kriyam Namah. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Om Kriyam Namah. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Om Kriyam Namah. Om Kriyam Namah. Now silently, in the mind. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, remember the importance of conscious choice making by reminding yourself of our centering thought for today. Today, I make great choices because they are made with full awareness. Today, I make great choices because they are made with full awareness. Today, I make great choices because they are made with full awareness. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 11. The universe is an elegantly orchestrated symphony. When our body-mind is in concert with the universe, everything becomes spontaneous and effortless, and the exuberance of the universe flows through us in joyful ecstasy.
Oh man. Okay, I'm on a flow and I won't even lie. I'm gonna do another 25-5. I was gonna stop, but I'm gonna do another one because I'm gonna do another one because I'm revamping my media kit and I was like, oh, actually, no, let's do this. I do feel my stomach growling just a little bit, so I'm going to grab a little snacky snack for this 5 and get ready for my next 25-5, which will be the last one for this round. And I say that because I could keep going, but you know. All right, I'll be back. about a couple minutes left. Oh, seconds, actually, my bad. And then we will be getting into another 25. Last 25. One little special note is that if I could eat any food for the rest of my life, it would be Indian food. I had like a couple bites. I was like, yum, 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 yum. All right, let's get the next 25 set. We're going to go back into our Deepak Chopra abundance, and I've been loving it so far. I love hearing it in the background. There we are. All right, 25 minutes. And one second, let me make sure I have this. And we are on day 11, abundance and the law of least effort. My phone is over here. So the law of least effort. Here we go.
This
I'm going to
is the
start
essence
it
of
over.
this.
See? All right. Let's begin. Happy creating.
Welcome to day 11. The universe is an elegantly orchestrated symphony. When our body-mind is in concert with the universe, everything becomes spontaneous and effortless, and the exuberance of the universe flows through us in joyful ecstasy. This is the essence of the law of least effort, trusting that everything in the universe is as it should be, in perfect harmony. Knowing this, we dance to the rhythm of the cosmos, living life in comfort and ease, shedding the belief that abundance is the result of struggle. The law of least effort tells us that we can do less and accomplish more. But first, we must practice acceptance. The more readily you accept the circumstances of your life as they are in this moment, the easier your life becomes. When you struggle against this moment, you're actually struggling against the entire universe. And while you may have the intention for your life to change in some way, accepting it as it is right now places you in the best position to attain your goals. We have likely all heard the maxim, no pain, no gain, that we have to work diligently to achieve what we want in life. However, the law of least effort teaches us that when we act in harmony with nature, established in the knowledge of our true self, and motivated by love, we can create the success and good fortune we desire with effortless ease. Today, put the law of least effort into practice. Accept all people and circumstances in your life exactly as they are. Take responsibility for your life without blaming yourself, knowing that everything is as it should be. Practice defenselessness and relinquish the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. As we prepare to meditate together, let's return our attention to today's centering thought. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of least effort, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Om Daksham Nama. Om Daksham Nama. My actions achieve maximal benefit with minimal effort. Om Daksham Nama. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Om Daksham Nama. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Om Daksham Nama. Om Daksham Nama. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of effortless ease with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. I expect and accept abundance to flow easily to me. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 12. Having an abundance consciousness allows us to view life as a magical adventure where our needs are met with grace and ease. It includes the ability to see beauty wherever we go, have gratitude as our primary emotion, hold open our hearts to everyone we meet, and trust in the cosmic plan. According to the law of intention and desire, we recognize that at the deepest level of reality is a field of energy that gives rise to all the forms of creation. Placing your attention on exactly what you want to create in your life, beauty, love, prosperity, will energize that object of your desire and draw it to you. Attention energizes. Intention transforms. Once you clarify your intentions, surrender them into the silence and allow the universe to work out the details. Today, I will guide you through a visualization meditation where we'll create our intentions and release them. So let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands gently in your lap and closing your eyes. Allow your mind to carry you to a luxurious beach where the ivory sand flows like sugar between your toes and the rich turquoise waves gently ebb and flow at your feet. The scent of the crisp, salty air tantalizes your nose, and you breathe deeply. In the distance, you spy a flock of gulls gliding deftly above the water and a school of dolphins at play. A bottle that contains a scroll and a pen is close by, and you pick it up. On the scroll, you begin to make a list of your heartfelt intentions one by one. These are your deepest desires. As you complete your list, you place the scroll back into the bottle and toss it into the vast sea. Feel the abundance of the beautiful beach that surrounds you. Ask the universe to deliver the contents of your bottle and cast those intentions into the ocean of consciousness. Now, take a slow, deep breath and gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of intention and desire, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Om Ritam Nama. Om Ritam Nama. My actions and desires are supported by cosmic intelligence. Om Ritam Nama. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Om Ritam Nama. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Om Ritam Nama. Om Ritam Nama. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, know that your deepest desires are supported by the universe, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. I place my intention into the vast ocean of all possibilities and allow the universe to work through me. I place my intention into the vast ocean of all possibilities and allow the universe to work through me. I place my intention into the vast ocean of all possibilities and allow the universe to work through me. Namaste.
Thanks so much for listening.
Welcome to day 13. In the words of Dr. David Simon, my beloved friend and co-founder of the Chopra Center for Wellbeing, abundance is a state of mind in which you believe you are intrinsically creative. You recognize that the universe is abundant and that you are an expression of the universe. If you accept the idea of an unlimited, abundant universe, you relinquish the desire to manage circumstances and force solutions in order to manifest your desires. This is the essence of the law of detachment. The law of detachment teaches us to focus our attention on what we desire, take the necessary steps to achieve our dreams, and then find security in the wisdom of uncertainty by letting go of any attachment to outcome, an essential step in achieving our goals. Think for a moment about a time you tried to recall a name with no success. Finally, after struggling to remember, you let go of your efforts. Then, a little while later, the name flashed across the screen of your consciousness. In this same way, casting your intention into the womb of creation, without attachment to the results, ultimately fulfills your desire. In the physical world, there are perceived boundaries such as time, space, and opportunity. In the spiritual realm, no such boundaries exist. Opportunities are limitless, and there is no space or time. What exists is pure possibility, pure potentiality, which you activate through your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. Abundance springs from this unlimited source. Therefore, release any thoughts of limitation. Go directly to the source that lies within and proclaim your intention. Today, put the law of detachment into practice. Detach from all expectation of outcome by allowing everyone and everything the freedom to be exactly as they are. Accept uncertainty and witness the solutions and opportunities that spontaneously spring from it. Then, step into the field of all possibilities, remaining open to its infinity of choices. As we prepare to meditate, take a moment to consider today's centering thought. As I let go of the need to arrange my life, the universe brings abundant good to me. As I let go of the need to arrange my life, the universe brings abundant good to me. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the Sanskrit mantra for the law of detachment, repeating it mentally and allowing.
Oh man. We did it. That was so fast. Excuse me. Let me get something to drink. That tea is so good. Wow. But that was really, really quick. Wow. Okay, so I am just so excited to be working through my media kit though. Like I feel like it is getting very, very, very aligned with what I want it to look like. So here's the thing. I had met with a creator, kind of like agency slash coach, and I had them look over my media kit and we just had like a meeting, right? And I have two media kits. I have one that's just cutesy and it has a lot of information, me as a writer. And then I have one that has like a lot of my UGC content, which is user generated content, a lot of my reels. But it has not been updated in a very long time, especially since my whole year of YouTube. And so I updated all of my statistics. I needed to update some photos and then also update each. Oh my gosh. It sounds like when I'm talking about it, it sounds like a lot, but update each page to have examples. Like I need a page just with my Substack, the stats with my Substack, and some of my best content in works, writings, as well as some copy paste of some comments to add to my media kit to tell this story of radiance and why you should work with me as a brand. I want to work with very, very, very amazing brands. Remember, I always pray for aligned clients. Let me look and see. Yeah, so definitely want to work with yoga mat company, a yoga mat company, okay? Meditation app in which I'm on Insight Timer. I would love to be part of one of their featured meditation teachers for a challenge or some stuff that they're, working on upcoming. I would love some sort of supplement, protein, something, because talking about my holistic lifestyle, definitely. Definitely want an activewear brand. I do have a really strong connection with Lululemon. I've been a ambassador for them for 2 years. Now I'm a legacy ambassador. But I also want to partner with someone who's really like into the technology and feeling good and style. Okay, I'm always styling, and then also wellness tech. I would love to be collaborate with a wellness tech like the Aura Ring. Okay, manifesting that, and also a hair care sponsor, brand collaborator. And then I have some other verticals, a couple other verticals as well. But again, having these pillars, these verticals in which I am creating different pages on about my socials and about how it can fit into these pillars that I want. You feel me? All right. Well, it's been real. How long have I been on here? I don't even know. I don't know. I have to like stop it for it to tell me, but I definitely do want to charge up my computer, more than likely my camera as well. But I will be getting something to eat and then heading more into 25/5s all the way until I go work out later today. So it's been real. I've enjoyed working with you. I hope that you've done some really creative work. Check out my Substack for sure. I just put out my New Week Energy yesterday and talking about getting those no's, shooting your shot, all the things. And yeah, staying regulated. So make sure to shoot your shot this week. Send someone a email, text, a note that can shift you into a different trajectory. And boom. So my goal was to be very, very true to my 25/5 today and not do too much talking. And I did that. So I'm very proud of myself. And in saying that, I'm going to take my time, take a longer break, go get something to eat, go smile, maybe even, definitely drink some tea, definitely maybe do a 5-minute meditation. And you should do the same. All right, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you liked if you want more of these. And thank you for working with me. I got a lot done and I'm very thankful because you know what? I needed you here to get this done. All right, have a great day, friends. Talk to you later.